Yo, Prime members, so check this out. We are here to talk about our favorite thing in the world, and that is Amazon Prime.
That's right. We all have different interests, but there's one thing that brings us together: Prime.
As members ourselves, we found ways to maximize our Prime benefits to get the most out of our passions.
From fast and free shipping, streaming of movies and music, and even exclusive deals and discounts, Prime has it all.
And what's great is that you can use all of these services to elevate your hobbies and interests.
Whether you're a bookworm, a fitness fanatic, or a gaming guru, Prime has something for everyone. I promise you that.
So go ahead, explore and indulge in all that Prime has to offer. We promise you won't be disappointed.
Time to get more out of whatever you're into. Prime. And that's that on that.
What's up, everybody? You are now listening to the Success Playbook Podcast, where we talk about pop culture, life and career success, and of course, we're going to talk about who got dunked on the night before. I'm your host, Chanelle S. Reynolds, and I've been in the sports industry for several years. My goal is to take what I've learned from years of dominating the sports industry as a Black woman to help my listeners defy the odds and level up in life and career. Now, let's dig into this week's episode. Welcome to the Success Playbook Podcast, your one-stop shop for sports, Black culture, and life hacks. If you're new here and you know that it's not your typical sports podcast. No, we use sports as a tool to tell stories about the pursuit of success in spite of failure, adversity, and taking L's. And of course, this podcast serves as a purpose to elevate Black voices in sports. I'm your host, Chanelle S. Reynolds, aka Sports Bay, aka the Queen of Sports Podcasting, aka the Queen of Sports Business. And y'all, you are in for a treat today. If you listened to the quick huddle last week, then you know that I was moseying around in Los Angeles. But today you are going to hear the result of why I was in LA. Your girl was at the ESPYs, right? Yes, ESPN ESPYs. And I had the opportunity to be on the red carpet and to interview some of our favorite athletes, celebrities, and the list goes on. So today's podcast serves as a recap. You're going to hear some of my red carpet interviews, and my favorite part about these interviews is I'm not asking your typical questions, right? I'm not asking, a lot of sports questions. I'm asking their philosophies on life, how they got to where they are today, what makes them smile, what makes them happy, how do they define success? So I'm really excited about today's episode. Let's dig in. We are live here in Los Angeles at the ESPYs, y'all. We have seen some of the biggest and brightest athletes. This interview is with Marcus Williams, and look, you cannot see the outfit because you're listening by way of podcast, but the fit was fitting, okay? The fit was great, and shout out to him. He was very well dressed. He looked great on the red carpet. Again, Marcus Williams, he's with the Baltimore Ravens, and the question that I asked him is, what is his success philosophy?
I got Margiela on with McQueen accents and some Louis shoes. Just a little something slight, nothing crazy. One of the successful philosophy I live by is never giving up. A failure is just a lesson. Failure is something that you can overcome and teach it as a lesson to be your better self. So you will do it if you keep trying. That's my philosophy.
Shout out to Marcus Williams for those gems. Now let's listen to Eric Kendricks, linebacker for the LA Chargers.
No, I'm doing good. I'm just looking to have a good time today. So.
Okay, tell us what team you're representing today.
I represent the LA Chargers.
LA Chargers. What position?
I play linebacker.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing Acne. Acne Studios.
Okay.
Gucci polo.
Okay.
Or Gucci. What is this called? Tank top.
Okay.
Gucci tank top.
Okay.
And yeah, simple.
Okay. All right. So talk about all things success through a lens of sport. So tell us about one of the success philosophies that you live by.
Man, sometimes you got to worry about I love food obviously, but this metaphor is kind of food related. When you're eating your food, you can't worry about what's on other people's plates. You gotta eat your own veggies first. You gotta handle your own business first. You can't worry about what everybody else got going on. You gotta be focusing on your plate.
Love it. And what are you excited about for the upcoming season?
I'm excited to play football, man. I love it. It's fun.
All right. What draws you into football? Like, what makes you love football?
It's the locker room for sure. I feel like the locker room is a very unique setting. It's one of a kind. Every locker room is different, but at the same, they're all the same too. So it's just fun.
All right, where are you from?
I'm from Fresno, California.
Okay, dope. So you should be used to this heat. I mean,
yeah, I'm definitely used to the heat, but I'm still gonna sweat.
Thank you, Eric. Derek, for dropping by to drop some of those gems. Now let's hear from Detroit Lions cornerback Jerry Jacobs. I love Jerry Jacobs' story, and I hope that you do too.
What are you excited about this season, this upcoming season?
Just to prove the NFL wrong. We had a great season last year. We let one game interfere with that, so we try not to let that happen this year and go all the way.
So, again, this is the Success Playbook podcast. We talk about all things success through a lens of sports. So tell us about one of your success philosophies that you live by.
Oh, man, I just been through it all. I went undrafted, so to be here, to be a Detroit Lions starting cornerback is amazing success. Just getting kicked out of high school to be here, it's just a lot of things I've been through my life. Going to junior college, just being on the stage and being on this level is amazing. So,
I love it. So you started in junior college, and now you're in the NFL.
Right. I started junior college, went to Arkansas, went to another school, and went undrafted and still here. To be a starter for the NFL Detroit Lions team is amazing.
Listen, it's giving testimony. I'm loving it.
So I got a story out, and you can check it. Just about my life and how I overcame a lot of things and how my strength helped me out to become who I am today.
Where can we learn more about that story?
It's on go to seatbeltgame.com. I got a clothing line. It's like a little celebration I do for football. So I made a website. You got my story on there in the beginning to show you where I came from, and you can go to shop. Seatbeltgame.com.
Seatbeltgame.com.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Well, it's been great connecting with you.
So much. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. You too.
Thank you, Jerry Jacobs, for stopping by the Success Playbook Pod. Now let's hear some words of wisdom from Angel McCoutry. Now, Angel is a WNBA legend, and she is an entrepreneur, and she is just going to give us all the gems. So stay tuned and listen to what Angel has to say. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here in Los Angeles. You're listening to the Success Playbook Podcast by way of the Revolt Podcast Network. We have Angel here. What's up, Angel?
What's up, y'all? We here.
I love it. Angel, you represent so many things, one being women in sports. Tell us a little bit about why that's important to you to be vocal about women in sports.
Because it opens so many doors. I'm standing here at the ESPYs. Why? Because at 8 years old, I decided to play basketball. I've won 2 gold medals by playing basketball. I've got to travel the world. Things I've never thought I would do just by playing the game. So you talking about the importance of women in sports? Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
So tell us about one of the success philosophies that you live by.
Just to put forth the effort, right? You win some, you lose some, but as long as you gave your 100%, it pays off in the long run, even if you lose. So always put forth the effort, y'all. Y'all want to go ahead and start your own businesses and things like that? Put forth the effort. You don't know what will happen.
I love it. Thank you so much for the advice, Angel.
Thank you so much for having me, y'all. Let's go.
Angel, thank you for pulling up on the podcast and just, again, dropping that knowledge. You're a legend and you made time for the Success Playbook Podcast. So I'm really appreciative. Thank you. Next up, let's hear a few words from Lil Rel. Now, this interview was really special because if you know me, you know I'm a Lil Rel fan. Also, I got the opportunity to tell him a little bit about my fandom and how me and my mother, as well as some of my sisters, we just loved the sitcom that he did, especially that episode with Loose Boots. If you know, you know. But y'all, it was such a vibe. We had so much fun on that red carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, Lil Rel.
I appreciate that. Thank you. It was one of the funnest things I've ever done in my career, and I'm excited to get back to TV whenever we come back. Such a funny thing, Loose Boots, and that's what I love about the show, because a lot of stuff came from my stand-up material. So I remember I was dating this girl with Loose Boots on, and it used to drive me crazy. And so to put it in the show, and people just start laughing all over the country about what Loose Boots is, it's so funny. But it was my own thought where I was like, why your boots so loose? Why your legs so little? You know what I mean? Yeah, so it was my own personal pet peeve to end up being like a funny bit.
What's next for you?
We got Vacation Friends 2 coming out August 25th. We're excited about that. Dashing Through the Snow, I play Santa Claus, coming out this Christmas. And The Meal, which I'm extremely excited about. It's like I produce it. It's like basically 98% me. It's a sci-fi thriller. But yeah, I'm very excited about it.
Well, we're excited for you. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. I love Revolt.
I told y'all Lil Rel was such a vibe, y'all. We had fun on that red carpet. Shout out to Lil Rel for pulling up on the Success Playbook Podcast. Again, you didn't have to do it, but I'm glad you did. Now let's hear from Jamal Hill. So Jamal Hill is a Paralympic athlete. He is a swimmer, and he teaches youth in the community how to swim. The reason why he was at the ESPYs is because he was actually nominated for the Muhammad Ali Humanitarian Award. That is such a huge deal, and I'm very proud of Jamal Hill. He's actually a new friend of the podcast, so be on the lookout. Jamal Hill and I are syncing up times and schedules to see when he can be on the podcast in the next few weeks. But he was a vibe as well, so tune in.
What's up, y'all? We are live in Los Angeles. This is the Revolt Podcast Network by way of the Success Playbook Podcast, and we have Jamal here. What up, Jamal?
Yes, ma'am. Doing really well. Inglewood's finest in the house at the ESPYs.
Awesome. And Jamal, it sounds like you're nominated for an award today. Is that right?
Absolutely. The Muhammad Ali
Take your business further with the American Express Business Gold Card. Now smarter and more flexible. It's packed with enhanced benefits that are built for your business, all with the powerful backing of Amex. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/businessgoldcard.
Humanitarian Award.
What did you do to get nominated for that?
Well, I run an organization. We teach 1 million people around the world how to swim every year.
Is that why you asked me, do I know how to...
You got it. That's why I asked you to how to swim.
Jamal, what was the first question you asked me when we met?
Do you know how to swim?
And why'd you ask me that?
That's just my entry. I'm like...
Because black people don't swim, that's why.
Black people swim. She's going to be swimming in no time. We're going to exchange information. She's throwing a pool party probably at the end of this summer. All right, so make sure you're there.
Awesome. Thank you, Jamal.
Of course.
Thanks, Jamal, for pulling up on the podcast. Listen, that was such a dope interview. Next up, we have Claressa Shields. Now, Claressa Shields was such a vibe. We just had fun on that red carpet. If you don't know who Claressa Shields is, she is the only boxer in history, female or male, to hold all 4 major world titles in boxing. She's a black woman. She is a 2-time Olympic champ, ESPY Boxer of the Year winner, 13-time world champion, 3 times undisputed, 14-0, undefeated. And honestly, y'all, she's just so impressive. And again, we just had so much fun on the red carpet. She's a vibe. So, ladies and gentlemen, Claressa Shields.
What's up, y'all? It's Chanelle Reynolds here, and we are live in Los Angeles. We are at the ESPYs, and we have none other than Claressa here. What's up, Claressa?
How you doing? I'm fine.
Good, thank you. How do you feel? Like, you're at the ESPYs. How do you feel?
Well, I feel good. I look good. I'm an ESPY winner.
Listen, you look amazing.
Thank you.
The fit is fitting.
Yeah, and the booty is.
And the booty is bootying.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, it's so many different workouts because I'm a fighter, so I like to hit the bag and, you know, hit the bag pads. I do crunches and squats, but jumping rope, running. I'm kind of like, boxing needs everything to be successful. I even swim, but one of my workouts that I hate the most is burpees. Like, throw those away.
Throw burpees away. I'm with you.
Get rid of them. Whoever created them, shame on you.
And what are you most excited about tonight?
I'm excited about the performances. I'm excited to see the other athletes. Listen, I seen Coco Jones. Listen, I almost ran up to her like, get a picture of me. I just love her song. I love her spirit. I love her up on Bel Air. So happy to see her. I seen her walking through here. I seen Uncle Mike Tyson walking through here. But he knows me, so I'm like his niece. Yeah, so I mean, I'm excited to see everybody, really.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Claressa. Shout out to you for being here and putting on for black women.
For sure. Thank you for having me.
I told y'all, Claressa is so fun. Thank you, Claressa, for stopping by the pod. Hopefully we can get you on the show for a full segment. Next up, we have none other than Vernon Davis. Now, Vernon Davis is a former NFL player. He's played for several teams, including the 49ers, the Commanders, and so forth. He retired in 2019. However, let's just nickname him Vernon Keep a Job Davis, okay? Because Vernon Davis has had a tremendous acting career after retiring. He's had a tremendous music career. Like, he's produced some great hits. And he's just been so personable, so humble, so down to earth, and a great person to talk to. So I'm really excited about this interview. Ladies and gentlemen, Vernon Davis.
All right, y'all, we are here live in Los Angeles at the ESPYs. I have none other than Mr. Vernon Davis here. What's up, Vernon?
What's going on with you, Chanelle?
Listen, you are legendary. How does it feel to be at the ESPYs?
It feels great. I mean, I look forward to the ESPYs because it's always a great show. You get an opportunity to see people you haven't seen in so long. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Awesome. And tell us, like, you have a lot going on. You're an athlete. You do music. You're in acting. So tell us about, like, what's next for you.
What's next is just staying consistent at what I'm doing. Whatever it is that you want to aspire to do, I think you should stay consistent at it and do just that. Whatever it is. For me, it's making movies and making music.
So what inspired you to go from, being an athlete to being in music? Because your music is a hit, okay? Your song is a hit, it's a bop. So what inspired you to make that transition?
Yeah, I never really planned on being an actor or being a musician. It all kind of just happened. And the greatest thing, I think the thing that really intrigues me about it all is that you get a chance to start something new. And you're grinding. You're not expecting people to help you, or you're not asking for handouts. Like me, I don't want anybody to like come up to me and just give me something. I want to work for it. I want to be able to look back and be like, that was tough, but I did it.
Yeah, that hustle mentality. I love it. So we're all about that here on the Success Playbook podcast. And one thing that we like to talk about is like success philosophies. So tell me about a success philosophy that you live by.
I think live each day as if you're going to die tomorrow. Learn as if you're going to live forever. You can never stop learning. And for me, every day I wake up, I try to learn something new, something different, and I challenge myself to be able to be better than I was yesterday.
I love it. Okay, and the fit is fitting. Okay, the outfit is outfitting.
Timmy, a guy named Timmy back in Washington D.C. He made the suit. I heard about him and I saw some photos of some suits he designed, and I was like, wow, I gotta see this guy. This guy's amazing.
Small business?
Small business.
I love it. Well, thank you for stopping by, Vernon.
I appreciate you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Vernon, for your such wise words, your words of wisdom. Next up, we have Darrell Taylor, who is the outside linebacker with the Seattle Seahawks. What's up, Darrell? All right, we're live here in Los Angeles. You're listening to the Revolt Podcast Network, the Success Playbook Podcast. Y'all, who do I have here? Who am I talking to?
I'm talking to Darrell Taylor, outside linebacker with the Seattle Seahawks.
Hey, okay.
Man, my man's Charles right here. You know, the best in the business. Charles Reynolds, stylist. Styled me today, man.
Awesome. But what are you excited about for this upcoming football season?
Man, I'm excited about it to go out there and get after it with my teammates, shed that blood, sweat, and tears, once more, year after year, excited about, being dominant this season with my teammates and, having a blast doing it.
I love it. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you, Darrell, for pulling up on the pod. Next up, I have one of my good friends, and I'm really proud of her. This was her first ESPYs, and she just pulled up, looked beautiful, looked amazing, had her husband right by her side. My homegirl, none other than Miss Priscilla Loomis. She is an Olympian, and she is that girl.
Y'all, we're here with none other. Y'all, this is like my friend. Like, this is my girl, Priscilla Loomis. What's up?
Having me, you are looking blessed, queen. You're hot out here in these streets. I wasn't ready for my first red carpet. I thought it was gonna be all like wind blowing. No, this ain't for everybody, baby girl. But thank you. It's been great so far.
Awesome. Well, if you're not familiar, Priscilla is an Olympian. She is like a motivational speaker. She's just out here doing the thing. Okay. And you said this is your first ESPYs?
This is my first ESPYs. Yeah, I worked really, really hard. It took 8 years to get to my first Olympics, and now it took another 5 years to get to my first ESPYs. But it's been incredible, and everyone's been really nice. And to be again in a room with all the elite athletes who have worked so hard is absolutely a humbling experience.
Awesome. What are you most excited about tonight?
Ooh, girl, everything. I hope I get to see Messi. That is one thing I would love to do. And honestly, just be motivated by all these athletes and really be inspired by them and to continue making that impact and hopefully make really great connections. That's what it's about. And of course, making connections with excellent, fabulous black queens that are here. So it's I'm just excited for it all, to be honest. Yeah. Thank you so much. I love you, girl. Love you.
We love you too.
Once again, congratulations to my girl, Priscilla Loomis, for her attending her first ESPYs. Next up, we have Miss Monica McNutt. Now, I'm sure you've heard
and seeing Monica McNutt all over your television screens as one of the greatest TV sports commentators. Also just a beautiful black woman, beautiful black queen. Now, I will tell you this, that my audio messed up, and I'm so mad at this. My audio messed up while I was interviewing Monica McNutt. But the great news is she is a friend of the podcast, and she'll have a full episode dropping very soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, Monica McNutt.
30 years of the Jimmy V Foundation and all that goes into the bigger picture of the ESPYs. Obviously, it's great to see all these athletes, these folks, these talents dressed up in glam, but I think the big picture purpose is something that still is very near and dear, and I know that ESPN is really proud of.
Well, it's a wrap. The 2023 ESPYs Red Carpet episode is officially a wrap. I hope you all were able to enjoy some of the interviews. I went out there especially for y'all. I wanted to be able to get some gems and bring it back to my core audience, so you all can feel like that you were there too. Listen, if you didn't have fun on this show, I definitely did. Between the laughing and just getting the gems and all the wisdom that we received, y'all, this was one of my favorite episodes by far. But until next time, see ya.
The Enhanced American Express Business Gold Card is designed to take your business further. It's packed with features and benefits like flexible spending capacity that adapts to your business, 24/7 support from a business card specialist trained to help with your business needs, and so much more. The Amex Business Gold Card, now smarter and more flexible. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/businessgoldcard.